How do you feel? You feel like a doctor?
I feel empty inside.
What's your opinion on MD versus DO? Good morning, you guys. Happy last day of medical school!
Yay!
Yay!
So anticlimactic. All I'm doing is logging onto a computer and...
Yeah, Zoom last day of med school.
Yep.
But 4 years, technically 8 years, right? Like 4 years of undergrad and now 4 years in med school.
What about the 4 years of high school?
Okay, I'm sorry. K to
Yeah.
12, K to 16, so 16 plus
This is the
4,
last day
20.
of the 20th grade.
Yay! Happy
Yay.
20th grade! Okay, great.
Okay, great.
What are you doing for your last day of med school? Do you have any cool celebrations? Like, what's going on?
2 days ago, we had what's called Convocation, which is like a celebration of our class. Normally, we would all be in an auditorium and we would do like superlatives, and we have like morning neurology, and then
You're still learning on your last
still
day of
learning,
med
I
school?
think, and we have like a Jeopardy like small group,
Okay.
and then we have class party.
Via Zoom?
Via Zoom. I'm not sure how it's gonna work.
Are you excited?
Sure.
You feel litty?
I'm late like normal because we have to film this
Okay,
thing, but
go do your thing.
okay, alright, see you
Adios.
guys.
Buttles, I left a pile of my clothes out here and now is that okay? I don't think you're allowed to sit here.
Alright, I'm already late. As usual, I'm trying to log on to my computer to find Zoom. Today's a couch kind of day. My back will suffer the consequences of this. Our school normally
Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining us today.
This is
It's
exciting.
time to play the most wonderful game show in the country. Welcome to Night of Neurology. So I know you've been waiting 4 years for this. So let me tell you about all the fabulous prizes you have the potential to be playing for. So first of all, if you win, you will be presented your very own MD degree from this Monday night.
I'm gonna use my Real Technique sponge and dip it into the blush, and we're just gonna add a little bit of color. Okay, just put on a little bit of makeup so that we don't look like a hot mess, but we are making pancakes this morning because they are my favorite. Let's see. So we're going to make buttermilk pancakes. Yeah, you pretty much just add water. I add milk because it tastes a little bit better, but it's really simple. The most important ingredient is the chocolate chips for it to taste good. So we're just gonna whip all this up in a little bowl. We also have to take care of these bananas that are super spotted, so I'm gonna make myself a smoothie and then actually freeze. We're gonna freeze the rest of them so that they don't go to waste. And as you can see, these bananas are like huge, so this banana is like kind of 2 portions. Smoothie making time. We are making I think I'm gonna do avocado today because avocados are about to go bad. But I have half an avocado from yesterday because I also made an avocado smoothie. I just like carve out the top part, which like is brown, so it doesn't make my smoothie look disgusting, and then I'm gonna use the rest of it. And there we go. That was easy. Avocado smoothie, seriously my favorite type of smoothie. I'm also the world's funniest person and I have an obsession with peanut butter, and so I take a scoop of peanut butter and then I just like eat it off my spoon in the smoothie. I know it's gross, but it's literally my favorite.
Hello everyone. Lucky is so excited. Do you see him? He's listening really intently at our lectures. 2 hours left. Technically 1 hour of real class left, and then 1 hour of motivational speeches by our dean.
Last 5 minutes of med school will be like...
And can I assume that you hear me okay?
Are you ever gonna tell the people where you go to med school?
To everyone, to the 100.
Maybe.
How many thumbs up, how many likes do you need to reveal where you go to med school?
For
5.
graduates.
Just 5?
500,000.
How much my
How about like 10,000?
Oh.
What?
1 million views.
All right, guys, let's make it happen. 1 million views and he'll reveal it. Are you excited? Yay! You're a medical school graduate! And that concludes your medical education.
On a laptop.
Yay! How do you feel? Do you feel like a doctor?
I feel empty inside.
Hi guys! Today is officially graduation. We're like all dressed up nice and stuff.
Maybe.
Even though we are staying at home because obviously
Virtual graduation.
literally just like a live stream link, so everything is pre-recorded and there's no like
No, they said there's maybe surprises, but I don't know.
we need to take a
Yes.
thumbnail.
Thumbnail. You want to get the MD balloons?
Yeah, so the plan is today's graduation. We are going to just tune into the live stream, see what they have to say, maybe get some special takeout because it's a special day. How do you feel? You're about to be a real doctor.
I'm literally watching a movie for an hour and a half.
We can't like joke and say that you're a fake doctor after today, so I guess we'll set you up and show you a little bit about what's going on.
The setup.
We just took a little bit of a break. We're both in more casual clothes now that graduation is fully over, but I got a super cool package that I've actually been waiting for in the mail, so I thought we would show you guys. Janu is actually a medical scrubs manufacturer. I have a couple of sets of their scrubs, but now they are making masks out of the same antimicrobial material. Let me try it on. Kevin's already got his on. What do you think? Is it comfy?
It's pretty good. The fit's nice. Okay.
And okay, look at this print. It is so cute. Isn't it just like a pop of personality?
I like this flower better.
Who's prettier?
You.
Good answer.
I like this one better.
I like this one. It's
Okay.
definitely a mood. As you can see, their masks come in a bunch of different prints. These are just 2 of them, and they also have special sizing for adults versus children. It's really important that you get a mask that actually is the right size for you. I have a little bit of a smaller face, and so it's more difficult for me to find a mask that actually securely covers my nose and my mouth without like falling apart. When you do need to go outside for your essential errands, for getting groceries, it's really important that you wear a mask, not only to protect yourself, but to protect your community.
These masks are pretty comfortable, which is important because, you know, we don't want to be readjusting our masks and touching the outside to contaminate it.
They're also really durable. You can just throw them in the washer machine and they'll be clean for the next time you need to use them. Janu is just an amazing company. I read that they actually have donated over 1 million masks,
Wow.
yeah, to organizations like Baby to Baby, CHLA, LA Family Housing Project. So these are amazing, highly recommend. I'm going to link them in the description box below so you can check them out. We are actually gonna take the little bubbles on a nice little walk. I wish we could get like a tiny little mask for Lucky. Wouldn't that be so cute?
He doesn't need it.
I know he doesn't need it. We'll be back. My chair is so much taller than yours, and so it looks like I'm so much taller. I'm sitting on a high chair and he's sitting.
Standing.
He's sitting on a like an office chair. But we're about to eat dinner. I thought we would conclude this segment by eating some yummy foods and also just answering some of your guys' by answering I cannot speak. So I thought we would conclude I think English.
I thought we would conclude this vlog by having Mickey ask me questions that
Yes.
she wants to ask me.
Really? Any questions? I can ask you anything?
You can ask, but I might not tell.
That's no fun. What was the best and worst part of medical school?
The best and the worst part of medical school is starting clinical rotations. The best part being that you actually start
to see
kind of see
patients.
patients, and I think the way third year is, which is their first year of clinicals, is structured is they kind of ease you into simulating kind of seeing patients by yourself. So oftentimes if you're in the clinic, they'll like, oh, can you go see this patient and talk to them like you're the doctor, and then afterwards you come out and then you can talk to me about what you did, and then we'll go in and see the patient together. That's kind of scary to do, especially at the beginning. I mean, it's still scary now.
I would definitely say clinicals was also the best and worst part of nursing school. The best part because it's where you learn the most information, and like you can read a textbook and memorize things as much as you want, but until you learn how to apply it in real life, you like really don't know how to use that knowledge. It's the worst part also because the hours are like crazy, right? Like you're waking up really early, you're staying up late, and then on top of every clinical day, I don't know about you, but when I had clinicals, I had like journals, I had care plans, and all these things that were due from doing clinicals. And then on top of clinicals, you're also obviously studying for other exams and just like studying for boards, and like you're juggling like a lot of things at the same time. So it's the worst part because it's just like there's not enough hours in the day sometimes to like get everything done. What are some juicy tea questions that I can ask you? So the pre-med culture is like really cutthroat, and you often see people like stepping on other people, right? Like, you know.
Is that how
like,
you feel?
Yes, it's true. Like pre-med culture is like very cutthroat. Like, you know, like everyone has to do their best to try to get into med school because obviously it's really competitive and hard to get in. Do you feel like once you get into med school that shifts and people see like other people as like colleagues and people are more friendly, or do you feel like that's still there?
I mean, it really, you have to choose the types of people you surround yourselves with. And I think even in med school, because going into some specialties is very competitive, that there are definitely people like they're working their butt off every day. Some people do it more friendly or more in a nicer way than others. There are better ways in medical school now that you're in medical school to surround yourself with people who care about your growth and your trajectory. I think the stress level of these kinds of competitive like bickering is less because you're already in medical school, you're going to be a doctor. But those kinds of people and personalities still exist, right? And there's no way for you to kind of escape that.
Have you ever failed anything in med school?
Oh yes.
I think people don't believe you when you say that like everyone has failed something at one point or another, right? Like your nurses, your doctors, like at some point they failed an exam, a checkoff.
So as you can tell from all these vlogs, I'm pretty awkward. I'm also not very good with like compliments and words. Hashtag Asian parents, I don't know, but
for real.
You know, it's hard when someone's like, I'm dying, I'm so sad, and I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry.
What are the right words to say?
Like,
let me think
these
about
are things that, you know, you learn in medical school, like many ways of doing that. That's actually like many hours of classes on how to approach these situations. But I am still working on it, definitely. I've gotten a little bit better at it, but was really not good at doing this earlier on in medical school. We have exams that are situated where we do these standardized patient examinations where there's an actor who's in like a room and they have a certain symptom, and you're supposed to go in, ask them questions, take a history, do a physical exam. There's cameras actually also in the room watching your interactions with the patient and grading you on both what you're saying to the patient, what exam you're doing, and as well as what you write outside the room once you're done. I failed one of those exams because I was just really uncomfortable doing those exams. Our school was really helpful in that for those people who didn't do well, we had it wasn't called remediation, but it was just another extra couple of sessions to work on these sort of things, and that was really helpful.
Okay, you ready for this question?
Oh my gosh, this is not the last one. That was not okay.
What's your opinion on MD versus DO?
The few times I've interacted with DO, physicians have actually been very positive. You don't know, like you're called doctor and everything every day, and then maybe like on their badge it says DO versus MD. I have some friends who are in DO school and they always joke about like I don't know, it's called the manipulations, and seems like they know more things about medicine than I do. So if you're thinking about applying MD versus DO, I wouldn't necessarily think of it that way. I would just try to think about applying to places where you are excited to go to and where you see yourself fit in. And I know one part of the whole thing is about prestige and about, you know, what schools you can go to. I think it's important to be realistic with yourself to see, like, based on what your stats are, where you can, you know, you're going to have applied to reach schools, you're going to apply to schools that fit your stats, and then you're going to have schools where you're like, oh, more safety. There are some people who look at which medical school that their doctor graduates from, those people are probably not the majority. I think what you remember or what you look at in a doctor is how well they took care of you.
Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's been like a really eventful couple of weeks, so I'm glad. Thanks for sharing part of your life with me, because my life is really exciting right now.
Well, you got work and stuff.
If you don't already follow me on Instagram, you should go follow me there. If you don't follow me on TikTok, TikTok is like the new baby, and Kevin is often on my TikTok, so if you're a Kevin fan, go check out my TikTok and maybe his TikTok too. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget that you are a
10 out of 10.
And don't let anyone ever make you feel otherwise. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye.
I could swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in. I could swear that this room has been around.